Though this relationship was formed out of the love these two have found in each other, their marriage will ultimately be blessed by the support of their families. Who stands with this woman to symbolize her family's support of this union? Shake his hand. Maybe see it. Who stands with this man to symbolize his family's support of this union?
His mother and I do.
Thank you. About the only time you get to get in front of you, so get your picture. Hello and welcome. May your hearts be glad and your spirits be light. For everything there is a season and a time for every purpose under heaven. Now is the time for a wedding. Brian and Meredith have asked you all here today to bear witness to the forming of their covenant. In honor of this event, they will say heartfelt words, perform age-old rituals, and validate this event in your presence, their family and friends. They will laugh and cry, dance and sing, and above all else, celebrate their love with the blessings of the people who matter most to them. To this day, Brian and Meredith bring the joy in their hearts as a gift to one another. They bring their shared dreams, which tie them together, and they bring the seeds for their future, out of which will grow their life together. You have been invited to share in their joy because of your bonds to bride and groom and their families. Again, they welcome you and thank you for coming. This is a new beginning for the both of you, and I'd like to offer some gentle reminders to ease your lifelong task of living and growing together. Be kind to each other, and when you disagree, do it respectfully. Means no throwing pottery at each other, okay? Be gentle and forgiving with each other. When you forgive, your hearts make room for a little more love, a little more understanding, and a little more compassion. Communicate with each other. Share the joy that's in your heart and the sorrow that burdens your soul. Open your hearts to each other and find the love. Brian, do you here in the presence of family and friends declare your love for and commitment to Meredith? Choosing her as your life partner and soulmate, do you freely offer yourself to her willingly and accept the gift of self she offers to you? Meredith, do you here in the presence of family and friends declare your love for and commitment to Brian, choosing him as your life partner and soulmate? Do you freely offer yourself to him and willingly accept the gift of self he offers to you? Brian and Meredith have chosen to write their own vows. And yes, Brian, you can read it. I'll even let you read the book. Okay? There you go, right over here.
I, Brian, choose you, Meredith, as my best friend, my love for life. I promise you my deepest love, my fullest devotion, through the pressures of the present and the uncertainties of the future. I pledge to commit to you, to support you, and to lend you strength for all of your dreams. From this day forward, I have given you my hand to hold, I give you my life to share.
Brian, you are my best friend and I love you. Today I give myself to you in marriage. I promise to encourage and inspire you, to laugh with you, and to comfort you in times of sorrow and struggle. I promise to love you in good times and bad, when life seems easy and when it seems hard, when our love is simple and when it's an effort. I promise to cherish you and to always hold you in the highest regard. These things I give to you today and all the days of our lives.
Brian and Meredith, you just sealed your relationship by the saying of your vows. This sacred union is a commitment that share your lives together. And today this relationship is symbolized by the pouring of these two individual containers of sand into one large vessel. Each container of sand has its own unique color and characteristics, just like all of us standing here today. You bring to this family and to this marriage your own talents, your own likes and dislikes, and your own special gifts. As these two containers of sand are poured into the larger vessel, the individual containers will no longer exist. They will be joined as one, which represents your new family. Just as these grains of sand can never be separated and poured again into the individual containers, so will your marriage and your family be. May the miracle of this marriage extend throughout this marriage today, tomorrow, and forever. And be careful, Brian, because she ended up last. She came out on top. Okay, I just want to warn you ahead of time. Do you, Brian, promise to love Meredith and respect her, to share your life and your dreams, to build with her a home that is a place of love, happiness, commitment, and growth? Do you promise to be a companion to her on all of her successes and failures, her happiness and sadness, to always give to her your unwavering support and above all else, the freedom to be Meredith? Do you, Meredith, promise to love Brian and respect him, to share your life and your dreams, to build with him a home that is a place of love, happiness, commitment, and growth? Do you promise to be a companion to him in all of his successes and failures, his happiness and sadness, to always give to him your unwavering support, and above all else, the freedom to be Brian? May I believe? Don't be in such a hurry. We'll get there. Do you remember which hand?
I think it's this one.
Okay.
You proposed you did it wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. The ring is an ancient symbol, so perfect and simple. It has no beginning, it has no end. It is round like the sun, like the moon, like the eye, like arms that embrace. It is the circle for love that is given, comes back round again. Your rings are precious because you wear them with love. They symbolize your commitment in marriage. They remind you of who you are, where you've been, and where you're going. As you wear them through time, they will reflect not only who you are as individuals, but also who you are as a couple. Please repeat after me. You are the love of my life.
You are the love of my life.
You are my very best friend.
You are my very best friend.
Now you can have his. Okay. You remember which hand?
That one.
It's not so easy.
Okay. Repeat after me. You are the love of my life.
You are the love of my life.
You are my very best friend.
You are my very best friend.
May these rings remind you that your love, like the sun, warms all that it touches. Like the moon brightens up the night, like the eye, is a gateway to the innermost soul. And your love, like the arms that embrace you, makes everything right with the world. Brian and Meredith, you've heard the words about love and marriage. You have exchanged your vows and made your promises. You have celebrated a union with the giving and receiving of rings. It is at this time that I now pronounce you husband and one. You can kiss it. I love when they just give each other this sweet little kiss. It's like they're just mad. You just got married. Show her how much you love her. Do it again. And now, to all the friends and family who have come to celebrate this marriage, I would like to present for the first time anywhere, Mr. and Mrs. Brian and Meredith Gump.
That was beautiful. I almost cried, but I didn't because I'm tough. Listen, we're going to we'll have some music for a bit. We'll have some, there's some beer and iced tea, and there's some punch. We'll have some cocktails for a bit. Families are going to take some photos right here. We're going to pull this table out a bit. Sun's going to set. We'll get some sunset photography. We'll have some dinner. And then we'll dance ourselves off into the night. So please enjoy something to drink, and we'll take some family photos right here for about half an hour before the sun sets.